I'll wait till some people come in to show you what I've got. I thought I had to wear my jacket today. See, there's my Apollo 11 badge. That's the landing on the moon. Of course, that's the meatball. I want a tattoo of this. And of course, my beautiful American flag. And then I've got bullets. See my bullets in the pocket. They're only plastic, but it makes me feel good. And then on the back, I'll show you the back of this jacket when I go over there. But for it, look, see, you can turn it inside out in case you fall in the ocean. It's reversible. And then you turn it inside out so that they can see you. I always feel, look, I'm always feeling good when I've got the NASA jacket on. I'm always feeling good when I've got it on. Golfer girl, good morning. Wait till I show you what I've got, golfer girl. It's beautiful. I'm wearing my NASA jacket in honour of it. My beautiful jacket. This is my favourite jacket. So much so, I'm frightened to wear it, do you know what I mean? Because it's so beautiful. Pockets in the inside and everything. My Apollo. I'm going into space today. I'm going into space. Wait till you see, it's so cute. I'm dying here. Right, okay, wait a minute. Right, Mikey, watch. Watch Mikey. You'll get run over. Good morning. Good morning, sky, yes. I'm ready to go into space. Are you ready for this, though? Are you ready for this? Wait till you see this. Dun, 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 dun. My God. Look at this. Dun, dun, dun. I'm dying with it. Look, his wee shuttle, look. He can drive his shuttle and then these things. Look at this. Look at that. And that's a teething ring right here. Green Rose, good morning. Look, it's not that. See, I would have preferred the USA flag, but they've put that there. But anyway, it'll do. It'll do. And then we've got this zoom. We've got on there. And see these bits here? You can flick that round so it turns into like a rocker. It turns into a wee rocking, a rocking shuttle. And there's his seat. Look at that. I'm dying. I'm dying with it. I just can't. I just can't. Look, I just can't stop looking at the bloody thing. Look at that. These wee bits come off as well for when he's walking about. So there you are. In honour of my grandson's space shuttle, I thought I better wear the NASA jacket today. I take it off because it's a hot jacket, I'll tell you. I'll show you the back of this, incidentally, when I sit down. Wait till I sit down. I can't, I just, look at it over there, it's just so cute. Space shuttle in the house. I wait till I get the chat. I've not even got the chat ending up. I should actually put it down now and put it away, but I can't stop looking at it. It's terrible. I had to wait until I phoned Amanda yesterday and I said, "Are you ready for an unboxing?" But she was having a wee nap, so she says I'll phone you when I'm finished my nap. So that was me staring at the box like that. Because I was desperate to open it. Right, wait till I get us up. And then I'll show you the back of this jacket. I love my NASA jacket, see? Right, where are we? There we are. My sky green rose. Edge of your smart, good morning, love, good morning. My golfer girl, good morning. I know there's going to be a baby in it whizzing about soon, it's going to be great. Peter took it out into the hall and we had a wee throw. He's going to be able to go fast out there. But wait, I'll show you this marvellous jacket. Look at the back of this. It's got every Apollo mission on it. Where's Apollo 13? That's my favourite. There's Apollo 13's the horses. There we are. That's Apollo 13 there. The wee horses. The eagle has landed. That's the moon landing. It's a beauty of a jacket. I absolutely love it. But as I say, I don't wear it often because I want to keep it good. Do you know what I mean? And my pretend bullets. I always feel good when I've got it on. Right, I'll put it there. Put the jacket down. There. Look at my hair. All that colour's come out my hair already. Can you believe that? It's all come out. It's all come out already. I got it from NASA, love. I got it through the Kennedy Space Centre gift shop. So I did. I'm trying to think how much it was. It was quite expensive. It was like $200 or something like that, or maybe more. I can't remember. This was going back a while as well. So it was 170 or something. It was quite expensive, but I saved up to get it because I knew I wanted one. But now I want a SpaceX. Yeah, I've got this. I want a SpaceX one now. I'll need to go to SpaceX. Golfer girl, my hair's crazy. Look at it. It's all different colours. Look, it's blue, it's red, I'm a majestical unicorn. That's what it is. I've turned into a majestical unicorn. Mikey, don't be doing it to the NASA jacket. My God. I did have another NASA jacket, but I gave it to my son-in-law. He's now got a NASA jacket. So me, the son-in-law, can be sitting here with our NASA jackets on. The wee fella can be in his shuttle. We can watch Apollo 13 and stuff like that on the telly. That's what we need to do. But oh my God, I absolutely love it. See, when it came yesterday, I couldn't wait to get the bloody thing up. SpaceX, see, this is it. I'll need to save my pennies because I'm definitely want a SpaceX one as well. I just send me an astronaut suit. See if Elon Musk's watch. Got to send me an astronaut suit so I can sit here like with the, like that, like an astronaut. I'm an armchair astronaut. I was getting rid. I don't get them anymore. I don't know what happened, but years ago NASA would send out emails telling you what they were up to and stuff like that, and you were called an armchair astronaut. And I was like, so I actually am an astronaut. It's an armchair one, but still, they said astronaut. I'm taking it. Maybe I will. Maybe you would like to do something like that. Although the thought of one of my family doing it terrifies me, whereas I would have done it myself. Do you know what I mean? It'd be terrifying to watch one of your family, but exciting at the same time. I would love to be sitting in that launch pad with all that fuel at my ass. Whoosh! Oh, Conrad, is that how you say your name? Conrad, thank you so much. Thank you for coming in and saying that. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, so there we are. See, when I seen the van coming yesterday, I was like, oh God, that's going to be it. That's going to be it. I couldn't wait. So I've been wheeling that about because the dogs need to get used to things are going to be changing for the dogs as well. Of course, I'll never leave the baby alone with the dogs. You just can't. You just don't do that. So you'll never be alone with the dogs. But dogs soon realise where there's children, there's food. And our big Dalmatian Harvey was an expert. And see if the kids were going about with a sandwich in their hand, Harvey would go over and just take the piece or the sandwich, just take it right out their hands without them even knowing. He was an expert at doing it, Big Harvey. He was a beautiful dog, big Dalmatian. And do you know what? He had a J, the letter J and spots on his back. So he did. Oh, Amanda loves it. I was taking pictures. I was taking pictures. Yeah. Sent it to her and she sent it to her man. Look at this. That's wonderful. And that wee tray thing comes off. You can take that off. So see when he's getting fed, you can put his bowl there so he can smash his hand in it. Weetabix, stuff like that, smash it, bash it in the food. Oh, it's going to be great. Can't wait. Poor Amanda though, she's massive. Oh, you want to see her, she's absolutely massive. He's a big boy, alright, he's a big boy. Big boy. But I send her a message every day, and she's going, Mum, I'm still pregnant. Oh, for fuck's sake. Even the ladies up the swim, they're going, are you a granny yet? And I'm going, no, not yet, but we're really trying. We're really trying. I'm trying to be a granny. I can't wait. Just think, it's only a matter of days, really, until he's here. It's only a matter of days. Heather and Marshall, good morning. Thank you, Sky. You got that quicker than me. Heather and Marshall, I hear that you are getting some babies. Is this true? Little kittens? Are you getting some wee kittens? See if these are. My God, you need to take lots of pictures of them. They'll be. See, how many are you getting? Because I seen 3. Are you getting the 3 of them, or are you getting 2? Oh, God. And have you got names picked? So many questions. Heather, I was sitting with my NASA jacket on. Look. I know, I'm crazy for it. And my grandson, Heather, wait till you see my grandson's space shuttle. Look, the space shuttle, I can't believe it. It's the cutest little thing, look. It's got stars and planets and everything. It's got a squeaky astronaut on it. He's going to have his NASA t-shirt on, sitting in it. Oh, I'll need to watch that then. I'll need to watch that. Oh, and that's just beautiful. They're going to be wonderful for you, these wee babies. That's what you've been needing, Heather. You've been needing some wee babies like that. And they're going to a fabulous home, may I say. They're going to be loved and spoiled, I can tell. Thank you. That's I'm an astronaut, you see. There's all my Apollo mission. That's all my Apollo things. There's Apollo 13. That's Jim Lovell, Fred Hayes and Jack Swigert. It wasn't Jack Swigert. They changed it. Oh God, see that what kind of astronaut am I? I forgot his bloody name. It wasn't Jack. It was originally meant to be Jack Swigert. It was Jack Swigert. It was Ken Manningley was meant to go up in Apollo 13. If you didn't know, right? Ken Manningley's name was, but he was in contact with someone with measles, and he trained for this mission for ages and ages and ages. And quite at the last minute, they either said, you go up with Jack Swigert or we pull the mission. So they decided just to go up with Jack Swigert. Oh, it's going to be wonderful. Yes, Sky. It's going to be wonderful. What colour is it? What colour are they, Heather? What colour are they? The wee babies. Oh my goodness, they're going to fit in your hand like that, and their wee paws are going to be like this. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't wait to see your videos. I'm so happy for you. Do you know what? It's about time that you got some good. I know that things have been really hard for you and Marshall just now. You've been needing something good, and this is going to be a turning point. These wee babies, I can tell this is going to be a turning point. Yeah, one of them does look like Jimin, doesn't it? It's the wee ginger one. Yeah, that looks like Jimin. My brother had a ginger cat, and its name was Fudge. Fudge was its name. It was a beautiful wee cat. Do you know what? It was more like a dog cat. It used to, see if you had like tin foil, we call it. I think you call it aluminium foil. And you rolled up into like a ball and flicked it. The cat would go away and get it and come back like a wee dog. So it did. It's been really hard for you, Heather, and I've been praying every night and sending you some good vibes. That's what's happened, Jim. And see when my wee dog Molly passed away, we only had her a year and a day, Heather, and that whole time there was problems about her back end She was prolapsing and everything like that, right? But she used to chase Mr. Mike about and bite his back legs when they were playing. And see when we got Poppy, Poppy started to do that, and I swear I was like, oh my god, she's doing the exact same thing as what Molly used to do. It was as if Molly was teaching, but we took comfort out of that Molly was teaching her how to play and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Beth, good morning, lovely Beth. Good morning. Oh, I love sausage dogs. Heather Michelle, it was Marley was a wee sausage dog, wasn't she? They're beautiful wee sausage dogs. Do you know what ones I think are so cute? The ones with the huge big ears. They're called beagles, I think. One of my mum's friends had one and it had big massive ears, and they had to actually pin its wee ears back like that with something soft because it kept tripping. It kept tripping over its ears. His ears were so big. I know it's been horrendous for you, Heather. I mean, you often think how much more can somebody stand? Do you know what I mean? See when it's you see this. I mean, I know myself. It's been things have been piling up, but just watching you, it's like one thing after another. So when I seen that you were getting these wee babies, I was like, oh, thank God that they're getting their wee babies. Even when you, because I watched that live stream that you were talking about, that you had went away to get a wee cat and you were waiting, and the woman said that she wouldn't give it to someone else, and when you got, they gave the cat away. Even all that, that's trauma. That's terrible. Oh, Beth, nobody would hate you for that, and I completely understand. I mean, a lot of people look at me with wasps, right? That I've got a irrational fear of wasps. If I see a wasp, I know it's coming over, and it's no the sting that gets me. It's the wee furry, the wee furry bodies, like that, the things like that. Oh my god! Oh, it gives me the creeps. And I nearly killed myself out there running away from a wasp. Mum was down. I tripped over a bucket of water, ended up falling flat in my face in the concrete. Bucket of water overturned, splashed on me. Sophie was running up and down shouting, Mum's down, Mum's down. Amanda and Peter were sitting in here just looking at me, eating cake. Oh, don't get up for eating your cake. don't, just enjoy your cake while I'm lying there. Oh. Things are looking up for you, Heather, definitely. Well, I've told the story. I'll tell it again. It's worth telling again. And it's like, see, supermarkets and schools. In fact, I've got two stories for you, right? I've got two. One, a woman nearly, she was ready to beat me up. It was in the schoolyard. Right? I swear to God, that's true. And I had one of the fly swatters, just a normal fly swatter like that, right? So I thought it was Andy Murray or something like that. You know, when the wasps were coming, I was batting them away. There you go, take that, wasp. I felt good. So playgrounds are the worst. So I was up, Peter was only like in primary 2 or 3. So we're talking like 5, 6, 7-year-olds right in this playground. And here a wasp's coming towards me. I'm with my pals and stuff like that. Right? Wasp. I'm like, all right, here we go. Here's a wasp coming. And I took it and I hit it like that. It was like an ace, in tennis, like that. And I seen it flying through the air and landed on someone else's child. And it was going meow, meow, like that. And I was like, oh. And the mum was looking at me like that. You hit my way with a wasp, yeah. I was like, oh, sorry. So, oh, you okay? Okay, I've traumatised that Wayne. That Wayne's never going to, it'll be like me with wasps. That was the first terrible incident with the wasps. Second, I was in the Tesco car park, right? I had a shopping trolley full of food. Open-minded, good morning, open-minded. I had a trolley full of food. And here, I'm going back to the car and I'm getting attacked by wasps. I'm going, like this, right? Making this a scene, like, like people are stopping and looking and stuff like that. So I've got my bag. So I take my bag and I go to bat it. My bag slips out my hand, slides underneath someone else's car. And I was like, oh my God. So I'm still getting attacked. So I leave the trolley. The trolley starts trundling down a hill like that. Oh, Heather, I'm going to look forward to watching it. So there I was lying flat on my belly in the Tesco car park under somebody's car trying to get my bag, still getting attacked with this wasp. Like that. Eventually, when the wasp went away, I was like, back to the car, like, and people are all looking at me, and I was like, nothing to see here. Carry on your way. It was terrible. Oh, it was terrible. Oh no, you've sent me something, haven't you? It's going to traumatise me, golfer girl. It's going to traumatise me looking at the video that you've sent me. No, it's going to be a big thing. Because even in Florida, by God, they've got bugs there we've not got here in Scotland, right? And me and my mum be looking at that going, what do you make of that? What do you think that is? Is that a king hornet or something? Look at the size of that thing. It's like, it's the size of an orange. It's a huge big thing. Some big wasps over there. Some big one. And then I remember in Greece, when I was at my honeymoon, it was a lovely night, right? It was dark, and we're eating our meal and stuff like that. It was lovely, and the waves were crashing in and stuff. But this is dead romantic. This is lovely. And the ex-husband done the worst thing ever and said to me, "Don't look up." Right? What are you going to do if somebody says don't look up? The first thing I did was look up. Like that, wood wasps, like this. I was like, I'm trying to eat my romantic meal. Oh. Making a scene. Can he take me places in the summer? This is it. I mean, I find, I've got pain in my leg and all that, right? But see, to get me up and moving, by God, throw a wasp at me, I'll be away. I'll be gone. Yes, open-minded. We're talking about things like that, like things that are. So it's really just. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Heather, thank you so much for coming in. I can't wait to see you with these wee babies. I cannot wait for the pictures and stuff like that. And I love yous very much, and I hope you have a lovely night. And I'll definitely watch your wee video. Yeah, but I'm trying to think if there's anything else that does it to me. No, really, it's really just wasps. See, I'm alright with other bugs. I'm okay with other kind of bugs. Earwigs, I'm not keen on earwigs, but I wouldn't scream. Spiders don't bother me. I've said I've been lying in my bed and I've felt something in my face and done that, and it's been a wee spider, and I've just lifted the wee spider and put it on the wall. You know what I mean? I'm not bothered with spiders either. What are they called? Cockroaches. I don't think we have. We do have cockroaches, but I don't think they're the same kind of cockroaches what there's in America. Edge of it. There you go. Edge of his mark. I always thought I was okay, right? I always thought I was okay with heights. See, up in an aeroplane and stuff like that, I'm like, oh, I look at that. People look like ants and stuff. I'm not bothered. But this one time we had went to Florida, and my mum and dad decided to stay in a different hotel for what we were. We were in one of the Disney hotels. They stayed in this other hotel that was in downtown Disney, but it was a really tall building, right? So, I mean, it was posher. You know, they gave the kids free balloons and milk and everything. See, when you've got a bit of money, they just give you stuff. See, if you're poor, they'd give you nothing anyway. So they stayed right at the very top. And the girls, they were out in the balcony. They were out playing about in the balcony. My mum said, you should go out and have a wee look in the balcony. See, when I went out, I went, oh, like that. And I was standing like this, and I was going, get back, like that. See, when I was looking down, oh, I felt my belly turning. My belly turned like that. I was like, I had the fear. I was like, everybody get back. Oh. Oh no, golfer! I'm going to need to look at that, aren't I? I'm going to be terrified. I'm going to be screaming looking at it. Oh, right. I'm going to have a wee look. Oh no! Oh my God! That's a bad one. That is what that is. That's a bad one. Elle, good morning, my lovely Elle. Good morning. Edge of his mouth. I was like, everybody get back, and the kids are like prancing about on this balcony. Do you know what I mean? They're looking over and stuff, and I'm going, oh, I just get there. I didn't realise how high it was until I was out there. Saying, oh, it's a bit of a, see when you're up high that it's quite windy and stuff. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe you have been letting the children out in this balcony. Nobody go out there. I had to lock the doors. Nobody's going out. Nobody's going out in the balcony. And they had signs like warning you about alligators and stuff like that. I don't know what to do if I came face to face with an alligator. I'd scream. I would probably. Look, I don't know if you're meant to run zigzag or if you're not meant to run zigzag with alligators. I know you're meant to a zigzag something. They tell you to do if an alligator's chasing you. I'd be up a tree. I don't think they can't climb trees, can't they? I know that sounds stupid, but I think I'd go up a bloody tree. my daughter had a Bosque monitor, and by God, he was good at climbing. Do you know what I mean? He'd be after you up a bloody tree. He was a lovely big lizard. He was dead loving. I know people can't believe that about a lizard, but he was a dead loving wee thing. He had his own bed and a hot water bottle and all that. He was a pampered wee Bosque monitor. He was about the size of me. See, when I seen the size of the tank thing that she had, it was like the full size of the room. This tank that he had. He was a spoilt wee lizard. Oh, she was devastated when he passed away. As I say, they're just like family. It doesn't matter what kind of pet it is. It's just like family to you. Grasshoppers. Do you know, see, you've got all the cool things. I can't remember. I think we do have grasshoppers, but you don't really see them. Do they not climb trees? I don't know. I don't know if they climb trees. Do they climb trees, or is it just me? I don't know. Look, I've seen pictures of goats up trees, things like that. I mean, how does a goat get up a bloody tree? But they do. Have you ever seen that? Goats and trees? I'm going to get a picture for you. I swear. So I don't know if alligators can get up a tree. Wait, I should better show you. Look, look, honestly, wait till you see this. Look. See, this is the kind of thing. Now, you wouldn't believe goats would do that kind of thing. You get goats in trees. I'm going to Google alligators in trees. I'm going to see if it's a thing. Right, let's see if there's any alligators in trees. See? Oh my goodness, see they do go in trees. See, everybody's laughing at me. Look, alligators do go in trees. Look at that one. Look at that one's halfway up a tree. You'd need to watch them. They're tricky. That's what they're. They're tricky. Look, there's one on a tree there. Look. See, you need to watch. You need to danger. What does it say? Alligators in the area. Well, but there you do it. They do. Oh, see, I hate dreams like that. Open-minded. Yeah, they're only in summer, but I only ever like hear crickets and stuff like that. You never really see them here. Do you know, you do see midges. Midges. Lots and lots of midges. What was I going to say? The alligator, oh no, see, the alligators give me the fear, you know. Just shows you up a tree. But goats, how do goats get up trees? How do the goats manage to get, because they've got hoofs, I mean, they've not got, see, alligators and well, Bosque monitors, they've got claws and stuff like that, but goats up trees? That's a weird thing. See, if I seen a goat, well, listen, that'd be funny. But we don't, and do you know what else we don't have? Lightning bugs. I would love a lightning bug or two. I know that you get these bugs that look like lights, And at night time, the whole sky is just flashing like that. And it sees wee bugs. I think that would be beautiful. We don't have that either. But I'm all right. I remember I held yeah, he was a lovely wee thing, so he was. I held the chili rose spider. It's a tarantula. That didn't bother me. But do you know what did? That time, do you know what did? Me and the ex-husband were backing off. We were at Butterfly Land, right? It's out at Edinburgh. And we were out there and it was showtime. So there was this guy and he was showing the spiders and things like that, right? And there was this wee boy that was a spoilt brat. You could tell he was a spoilt brat, right? He was doing whatever he wanted and his father's going, Thomas, don't do that, Thomas, don't do that. You won't get any caviar tonight, Thomas, if you behave like that. And the wee boy's going, shut up, Dad. Right, all this was going on. We were looking at the boy like that. So anyway, this chili rose spider, what we had to do was we had to put our hand flat on the table and the man would put the chili rose spider on your hand and it would be just walking across your hand and it was like pipe cleaners. It was dead soft. And it would stop because it gets the temperature of your hand and stuff like that, right? Now, this chili rose spider, the way it defends itself is it can fire spikes up to like 5 meters or something like that out its body, right? These spikes that are, I don't know if they're poisonous or what, right? But this is what it can do. And the guy says, it really only does that if you know, if it feels threatened or anything like that. This wee boy was going on the spider. And the father's going, stop, Thomas, stop. And he's going, shut up, Dad. Like that. And the man was going, oh, please don't do that to the spider. The spider won't like that and will feel threatened. See, at this point, me and the ex-husband were backing off. I was like, there's imminent spikes. Spikes are imminent. And control your child. For God's sake. Yeah, the poor spider. Like that, the boy was like that. We were like that. And he was going, Thomas, please stop doing that. And he was going, shut up, Dad. The poor spider. I still to this day, I don't know if the spider did release its spikes, but we weren't standing about for that show. We were away by that. We were at the gift shop by that point. See, it was Sky. We were just looking like that, and he was going, "Please stop it, Thomas. Thomas, you'll get no sports time and stuff like that. You know, I'd be like, see your Xbox. I'm putting it in the bin. If you don't stop it, Xbox is going in the bin. I'm no joking." And see, when I went home, I'd take the Xbox, I wouldn't put it in the bin, but I would hide it. Like, it's in the bin now. It's in the bin. That's what I used to do with the kids, like reward and take away. That's the best thing. But we thought we were going to get chili rose spiders fired, and I've got one in my eye. The poor guy too that was the guide was like, please going to tell your child not to do that. He's going, Thomas, stop doing it, Thomas, like that. He's going, shut up, blowing the spider if I like. Oh, but do you know what it'd have been for us? Right, that's it, back to the car, party's over. You've ruined the day, let's get back to the car. That's it, no gift shop for you, Thomas. No gift shop today. Do you know what else I remember? Oh, in Florida again, and it was night time, and I thought, do you know what I'd really like? A night swim, because you know what I'm like with water. A wee swim in the pool at night time, that'd be lovely. And we've been watching a thing about alligators, right? So there I am, I'm swimming in the pool, and I'm like, this is great. And all of a sudden, I feel something on my leg, and I'm going, it's not an alligator. And then I can feel it even more, and I'm like, oh my God, it's an alligator! And I'm swimming like hell out the pool, and I look in it, and it's just leaves off trees that fell in the pool, and I'm going, it's just leaves in the pool. I go back into the pool, and I'm like, oh, this is lovely. And then I feel something in my leg again, and I'm like, oh my God, it's an alligator! So I done that about 3 times, and then I thought, there's no use, I'll need to get out. I need to get out of the pool. Because I was visualising one coming along and just slipping in to the pool, just slipping in. And you think Disney they don't get alligators. You do. You still get alligators and snakes and everything like that. I know, Sky. See, the poor man that was like the guide that was showing the spiders and stuff like that, and he was saying that this particular spider doesn't want to be blown on like that. It doesn't want that. The spider's cool. The spider's a cool spider, but see if you annoy it, it's going to fire its spikes out. And this man had absolutely no control. His son like, Thomas, behave yourself. He's going, shut up, Dad, and stuff like that. And I'm looking at my ex-husband thinking that to us it'd be right back to the car. Immediately, that's it. The day's over now. That's it, back to the car. You don't do that. If you don't behave, you don't get to go out. My kids would have never done that though. I swear my kids would if don't blow in the spiders, they'd be like, okay. Oh my God, see tigers. I wouldn't be messing about with tigers. Do you know? And see that although I've watched the whole Tiger King thing, I don't like that. I don't like the breeding and crossbreeding and stuff like that with animals in captivity. I would never go. In Disney, they've got uh it's no like a zoo at all. It's like a huge big bit of land, and they've got giraffes and all that that can run. They can run about, and it's a beautiful, beautiful place, and they're looked after and stuff like that. That's okay, but see, like in cages and stuff like that, I can't deal with that. I cannot deal with that. See, it's the way they're brought up, Beth. It's the way they're brought up. Kids are brats because of the way that their parents are behaving. Our kids would know um, if we said, "Don't be doing that when we're outside." Don't do it because, as I say, we'd have been straight back to the car at that point. See, at that point, it wouldn't matter if we were in Butterfly Land for 5 minutes. See, if that happened, it'd be back to the car. We're going home. You've ruined it. You're not going to. We were going to go to the gift shop. We were going to get a McDonald's and all the rest of it. We're not doing that now. We're going back. Yeah, it's like a big sanctuary lav. It's like a lovely big open place that they've got lots of land to run and stuff like that. That's okay. But see the breeding of the lions and the tigers and oh no, ligers, and it's not right. It's not natural for me. It's messing about with God. There, I've said it. That's the way I feel. I feel as if it's messing about with or playing God. I don't know. It's just no natural. It's just no right. I don't like it. I don't. Yeah, as I said, my kids would have. In fact, my kids knew the look, and so will the grandson. Will be onto this. The look that you give your kids like that when you're out, and they think, "Oh no, wait till I get home." You know what I mean? All they needed was a look, and they knew they were in trouble when we get home. Yeah, they should be out in the wild enjoying themselves, the wee animals and stuff like that. The poor tigers. I felt sorry for all the tigers in that cage. It was just not right. Tigers should be out in the wild. They should be out in the wild. And I know that the argument was, well, they're going extinct, so we're going to breed them. But that's not what they were doing. They were just breeding them so they could have cubs, so that they could a cash cow. That's what it was. It was a cash cow for them. Let's have these cubs, and that's not right. That's just that gets me the wrong way. That, but in Disney, they're all, it's like a beautiful sanctuary they've got, and they look after animals and stuff. So, and my God, I'd love to stay in Disney. I want to go to Disney to stay. Do you know where I would like to stay? See, in the Cinderella Castle. If you don't know, there's a secret room in there. Jason Momoa, you could take me there if you want. I'll go with you there to the secret room in Cinderella Castle. Oh, well, My house was never tidy. See, we used to have great fun, so we did. My kids were great. We used to have a lot of fun, and I'm going to have a lot of fun with this grandchild. There's going to be painting and all. Going to be crafts and all this kind of stuff. It's going to be going on. Michelle, good morning to you, Michelle. Good morning. Michelle, do you want to see something absolutely amazingly cute? Wait till I show you this. Look, it's my grandson's space shuttle. It's so cute. Absolutely, I'm dying looking at it. Ah, oh, oh! I went on to our the Betty White. See if you Google Betty White just now. Everybody go and Google Betty White and then click. There's a wee picture of her at the side. Click Betty White and see what happens on Google. It's really nice. I know they do that with Friends. I think with Ross, they've got Ross going pivot, and I think they've got Joey going, how you doing? I think they do that with the Friends people as well. But that's so cute. So I've had my jacket on today. I've had my NASA jacket. See, it still looks brand new because I'm frightened. I don't like wearing it. I don't like to wear it. I'm frightened to wear it. I love it so much. Oh, well, you treat them that they've got to respect people. See, I'm always like to respect people, but not if people are disrespecting them. That's a different kettle of fish. But you know, see if an older person was to say to us back in the day, stop playing ball there or whatever like that, you would stop playing ball because we were taught to respect our elders, you see. We were taught to respect our elders. See now, I swear, see like all the fireworks going off. See if I would have been out and said to them, look, going to stop the fireworks, my wee dog's going crazy. I'd have got a rocket through my letterbox. Or a bit of dog shit or something like that through my letterbox. That's what would happen. Because you can't speak to them now. You can't say, going to stop doing that, please, because you'd get a window put in. Oh, right, open-minded, I'll need to do that. I know, I want to frame the jacket. The jacket's in my wardrobe and I'm always like, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's for videos only. Well, and when the grandson's here, we'll be able to put it on and pretend I'm an astronaut. That'll be good. See, I enjoy just looking at it, Beth, though. I enjoy just looking at it and having it perfect. So I do. Because I don't know if I'll ever get back to Kennedy, so I keep this one beautiful, in good condition. It's the way it was when I got it. And I don't know if they do this anymore, put the Apollo mission on the back. Yeah, we'll be doing this with the grandson. We'll be letting him have a lot of fun and all the rest of it. But he'll also be told, you know, he's got to be a good boy. But and listen, he's going to be a tricky child because, as I said, his mother's quite tricky. But he'll be great, and we're going to have so much fun. And listen, don't forget, I've got a wee fairy village out there on my wall, and I'm going to be telling them stories about the fairies and stuff like that because I like that, and the fairies might even leave wee gifts on that wall. So it's going to be fun. I like telling stories. I like to tell stories and things like that and see them listening to stories and a wee bit of magic. Celia, good morning, Celia. How are you? I was thinking about you all day yesterday. How are you and how are the families? Everyone okay? Well, I know you won't be okay, but I'm hoping that you are doing good. Celia, wait, I'll show you. I've been showing everybody. I mean, Celia, wait, you see this? Look, you see the grandson's got. Look, he's got his very own shuttle over there. Dee 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 dee. It's not got the American flag. It's got a made-up flag on it, but we all know it's an American shuttle. To get my water. I'm drinking water today. Yes. See, so there is a lot of like mental illness, but there is some open-minded that you just know that they've not, like the guy, the wee boy that was blown on the spider. You know what I mean? That it's like we would just need to say to our kids once, pack it in. That means you just stop it, pack it in, and they would know not to go any further. He's silly. I would love an adult one. I'd be whizzing about in here all over the place, just going into the kitchen to make coffee, whizzing about. And it's great because see the bottom, you turn the bottom and it turns into like a rocker. So at first when he goes in it, and he obviously when he can't walk yet or anything like that, he'll be able to just rock in it like that. It's so cute. Yeah, I know. But some parents, I know it's hard for some parents and stuff like that. Open minded that the father was going, Thomas, stop blowing on the spider, the man said, and Thomas was going, I'll blow on the spider if I like. Like that. The poor spider. I was like, let's get out of here before this spider just. Thomas is going to end up with a face full of spikes in a minute. And then the dad will be suing them, you know what I mean? But the child shouldn't be blown on the tarantula. It was a big spider too, it was huge, it was a big spider. But it was nice holding it, you know, so I've held it. And snakes don't, Amanda used to have a corn snake. She used to have one of them. And I held that was fine, that didn't bother me. Michelle, here too. As I said, if I was to go out and go like, do you want to stop it with the fireworks? They'd be putting fireworks through my door. Here, remember it wasn't this year there, it was like a couple of years ago, the dog poo bin, right? The dog poo bin that's over the road, the metal dog poo bin. They were putting fireworks in the dog poo bin. Fireworks in the bin, dog poo. Imagine, but the bin never blew up. But you wouldn't have heard the noise. It was an explosion and a half. I just noticed. I just think he just didn't care. I think he just would do it. See, sometimes see if you see that a child that's like doing stuff with animals, that's a big red flag. It's a big red flag if you see kids that are intentionally harming animals and stuff like that. That's a big red flag there. Because I'm not saying all kids would turn into serial killers and stuff like that, but when you look back at some of the serial killers, that's how they started their killing spree, was killing animals and being bad to animals and stuff like that. So who knows why they do this. Yeah, Amanda used to have a wee corn snake. What was its name again? Domino. Its name was Domino. Yeah, Charlie and the chocolate. You know, listen, I'd have pushed them in that water. And you get Thomas in the chocolate water with you. Tripping them up. Oh, there's Thomas in the water there, eh? See, you shouldn't have got that close, Thomas. You should listen to your father. Yeah, so, some of them just don't care. And some of the parents, if you were to say, do you want to tell your child to stop kicking my car? He'll kick your car if he wants to. See, you get some of them like that as well. You're best not to engage because that's when, you know, havoc can go. See, when children are younger, I mean, me and my wee pal, we had a few runs in, so we did. Because we had kids that are the same age and stuff like that. And my kids would end up fighting with her kids and stuff. Just what kids do. But me and her ended up, you know, fighting, no physically fighting, but arguing with each other. You watch your kid, well, your kid done that, well, your kid done this, and blah, blah, blah. And you know what? See, well, that we were fighting. The kids were away playing, away happy like that. Kids were away playing and we were in each other's face. But that was just, I mean, we're great pals. I mean, she's my great pal. So, We've been through a lot. My gorgeous there's my do you want to see the cutest space shuttle in the world? Look, it's a space shuttle for the grandson. And look, I've got my NASA jacket out. I busted my NASA jacket out. Look, my polo. Look. Dee 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 dee. I want to be an American if they would let me. Here, remember, I would have got kicked out of America if I should have jumped over that fence in NASA. The fence that says they can use deadly force and stuff, and I'm going, do you know what? I could actually jump that fence, nobody would know. I just wanted to be in a bit of NASA that nobody else had been, so I could go, do you know what? I've been in a place you've not been in, NASA. Even though you've been to NASA, have you ever been over that fence? No, I have. I've been over that fence. Right, but it was the ex-husband said, if you do that, you're going to ruin the holiday. So I had to behave myself. But I was ready to jump that fence. I'm going, they'll no shoot you. And he's going, they could shoot you. I'm going, they'll no shoot you for jumping the fence. They're going, they might shoot you for jumping the fence. It's got a big sign saying they would shoot you if you jump. I'm going, but I'm just a wee Scottish woman. It's not as if they're going, how do you know? I mean, it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. We're still waiting. I'm still waiting. I know it's an awesome space shuttle. It's got a squeaky astronaut on it too. And he's got his NASA t-shirt that I got him. I tell you, I'm going to get him into the stars and planets and stuff like that because I think that's such an interesting thing. And see at a party or something, I'm like a geek, I suppose. See if there's a party going like that and anybody brings up like planets or stars or something, I'm right in there. I'm like, here, I know kind of stuff about that. I know I can be in this conversation. I know that the space station. It used to be Mia. I know that. Sky, I would have been kicked out of America. Don't come back. I mean, you go back to Scotland. We don't want your likes here. Where you go? I didn't break my heart. So I would have. I just wanted to be somewhere that normal people aren't allowed to go. Somewhere behind the scenes. I would have loved to have been. You know what I mean? Like, actually, in Houston, I would love to be in the mission control. I wouldn't. That'd be me. I would set up. I would just set up house there. I would just stay there forever. Just let me sleep in these chairs. I'll not even eat anything. Just let me stay here. They might have said, right, that's it. We're putting her up. Here's a rocket we've no tried. Put her in it. Let her test. I'd have been going, right, I'll test it for you. See, I'm like, I'll do it. And even like, see if there's like a something happening and there's a few people and it's right, we've all got to do something. Who's going to be first? I'm always like, I'll do it first. I'll jump in the water. I'll bungee jump. See Saturday in here. Woo, Sky, tell what Saturday was like in here. There was riots happening in my chat. There was people getting kicked out all over the place. It was like a nightmare. It was like a nightmare in the chat. It was funny right enough. I mean, we had a good laugh, but it was absolutely chaotic. This guy that's been an a-hole, right, decided he was going to take my lovely friend ASMR Muzz's picture and make up an account. Now, ASMR Muzz has got a range, right? So he comes into the chat and he says, Blueberry, what happened to my range, right? So I'm looking, I'm going, oh God, ASMR Muzz. I said, how have you not got a range? It must be a YouTube glitch, because I've not took his range away, right? So I went, wait, I'll give you it back. Gave him it back. Turned out it wasn't ASMR Muzz at all. It was someone else masquerading under ASMR Muzz's face. And the next thing, everybody's getting kicked out. There's people flying about all over the place. I had to make people moderators because this guy was just kicking us all out. He even came in as myself. He even came in as me. In the chat. I was like, there I'm in the chat. My God. It was kicking off. I've had to take it. I had to take it down. I had to take it down because I was starting to lose my I was starting to lose it and saying things that YouTube won't like. I had to take it down. No, it's deleted. It's straightforward deleted. It's just been deleted. I've not privated it. I've just deleted the whole thing. In fact, I had to open 2 streams. It was so bad. I had to shut one down and then open another one because it was all. I was in the blocked list. I don't know what was going on. People are all going, I've been kicked out. I don't know what. And don't forget, I'm flavoured. I was like, what's going on? It was a riot. should have been here. Oh. Yeah, everybody was getting blocked. Why am I being blocked? I don't know why I'm not doing it. It's no me. None of us are blocking you. It's this a-hole. He probably will, Michelle. He'll probably be at it this weekend because that's his favourite thing to do, you see, is to try and annoy me. And it doesn't annoy me at all. It's a good laugh, in fact. We all have a right good laugh at him. So he's not annoying me at all. So he probably will do it. He was calling me terrible names and stuff like that. He was telling it's terrible names I was getting called. Do you know why? It was because I rejected his advances, you see. I said to him I didn't want to be his girlfriend. that was it. Game's on, right? I'm going to murder you now. That's what's been happening in my life. See, because you're not going to be my girlfriend, I'm going to stalk the living daylights out of you. That's what's going on here. Look, I've had to stalk about. You're not the first one to stalk me, pal. I know about stalkers. Why is it always me? It's always me. Look, this is it. Yous are my friends and yous are hanging about with me. I'm a bad influence, guys. I know, Michelle, I know. He's probably lacking, let's just say that. Lacking in something. He was, you know, he probably had a wee semi while he was doing all that. You know, that's probably been the highlight. That's been the highlight his whole week, that. He'd been sitting and enjoying it. Listen, we're all having a good laugh about it, so it's all right. Yes, it's the same creep that wants to kill everybody. He's going to have some plane. He's going to have some travelling fare, isn't he? He's going to. I mean, I've got moderators that are ASMR Craft. She's over in Australia and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So he's in USA and Canada and everything like that. He's got a long trip ahead of him, so he must be in the cash. He must have hundreds of cash. But listen, he's also friends with the rich and famous, don't you know? He gets phone calls from Angelina Jolie, and he says, Angelina, how did you get my number? And she'll say, Charlene Theron, or whatever her name is, gave me it, so she did. Right, and then he'll say, I was talking to Keanu Reeves last night, right? I mean, the alarm bells were ringing at that. The alarm bells were ringing right there. You know, talking to Keanu. And then I says to Elton John, Elton, don't be retiring. Everybody loves your videos and stuff like that, Elton. Don't be retiring. We all love you, Elton. You know, and Elton was going, aye, all right, I'll listen to you. You're my good mate, aren't you? You're my good mate. I shouldn't have talked to people. See what I'm about. I should have been talking to these men online. What's going on? My midlife crisis is what it is. Yeah, Sky, the Queen and all that on. Look, maybe he's going to get 007 to look into us all. Maybe 007. Watch yourself, guys. 007 might be after us. Austin Powers or something. Maybe he's going to come after us as well. He probably did, open-minded. He probably did. He knows all the stars, don't you know? He knows them all. You know what I mean? alarm bells, as I say, you know. See, when I, the first time I went to the police and I said to them, I've got a kind of crazy story to tell you. They says, well, we get that a lot, you know, being the police, we do get that a lot. So then I ran it all by them and stuff like that, and they were like, Sky, it might be James Bond, you never know. You never know, it could be James Bond, he might get on the blower this afternoon. He might go on the blower this afternoon and get somebody to come and get. See if Keanu Reeves came up to the bungalow, he gave me into trouble. I'd be like, do you want to, Keanu, come in a minute. Let's talk. Don't be talking outside. Come in a minute, Keanu. We'll talk about this inside, and then I'll be saying to Peter, Peter, you want to go out, son? And he'll go, Mum, I don't want to go out. And I'll go, Peter, out the house, go out the house. How long? For a good half hour anyway. Away you go. Right, and I'd put Peter out the house, and then I'd say, Keanu, do you know it's quite uncomfortable in this living room, but in my bedroom it's very comfortable. Come on in. Sit in the bed, Keanu. One sit in the bed, right? Give me into trouble now, Keanu. Give me into trouble. Oh, so mapped out. See, and then the German music would start. Like German music would kick in, Sky. Me and Keanu. Oh, and as I said, the man can bend, can't he? He's a bendy guy. That's another bonus. That's another star next to his name. Very bendy. We can bend himself right back and stuff like that. That's good. I don't mind that at all. That's all right. That's okay. Keanu, come and give me into trouble then. We should get our magic carpet. We should get our magic carpet. Listen, is honestly. But see, the magic carpet, we know that's a joke. To this guy, this is true, that all these famous people are on the blower to him every day. All these famous folk. I'm not interested in all that. I'm not interested in name dropping. Saying that if I had Jason in the bungalow, by God, I'd be name dropping. Guess who I've got in the bungalow? I would need to show you. You would never believe me. Oh my God, there's something in the water then. There's something, but like, no, I did see one of your videos, but I don't know what it was about. Because I don't really go into the drama community at all anymore. Very, very seldom I go in, but there must be something in the bloody water then, because we've all got it. We've all got these crazy folk. What's going on? How did you get on? I mean, listen, it was a bonus going to the police for me because it was like eye candy. I was like a kid in a candy store. I was like, bonus, silver lining on the cloud and all. It was lovely. It was really, look, and I met a lovely guy, and I don't know his name, but I'm calling him Officer Bob. And he had a bald head, and he was really, and we clicked like that, and the two of us we were singing in the interrogation room, and there was even some dancing in the interrogation room. Right, I bet you that interrogation room's never seen anything like it. And there was we were just laughing, and I thought, see the people in the cells, they're going to be going, listen to them with the police. I was like, oh, Officer Bob, you're so funny. Oh. I was like, oh, I'm off. I was like, I'm hot flushing now. I'm hot flushing, Officer Bob. Oh. My daughter's going, Mum, would you stop? And I'm going, Mummy's talking to the man. Sophie, Mummy's talking to the man. I felt like saying, Sophie, take the other officer out, eh? Because the other officer was a younger guy, too young for me, do you know what I mean? But it'd have been perfect for Sophie, take that officer out. Well, me and Officer Bob have got some unfinished business here in the interrogation room. Do you know what? And we didn't know. Do you know what we didn't know? I swear to God. We didn't know that, see outside in the waiting room, right? That's all recorded and audioed. We didn't know that. But when we were coming out, there's a big sign and it says, this area is recorded like video and audio. I was seeing some stuff. See, when I was in an interrogation room, I was seeing things that they've got in camera now. Obviously, they've got. I was like, oh yeah, you know, I was seeing stuff. As open-minded away. open-minded. Have a lovely, lovely day. Thank you so much for coming in and spending time with us. There's my brush. Ah. We make love, not war. See, this is it. But some people just take it too far. Emma, I'll watch her wee videos, so I will. I'm going to watch Heather's video as well. She's got new wee kittens that are coming to stay with her, which is going to be, oh, the hands are going to be full. Heather and Marcelle's hands are going to be full with these wee kittens, but they're beautiful. So I'm looking forward to watching that, and I'll watch yours as well. I try not to be drama. I try not. This is it. I'm trying my best not to be drama here. I'm trying my best just to move on. Just leave me alone. You know what I mean? Just leave me alone. And everything will be cool. Some people can't, though. Some people can't. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go. I'm going to put the shuttle down now, and I'm going to put it in the room. And, oh, I can't wait to get the grandson in the shuttle. In the shuttle. Click, click. There's going to be so many pictures taken. So thank you all so much for coming in and spending time with me. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is hump day, isn't it? Hump day tomorrow. And I'll see you then. And I'll give you all a big kiss now. Ready? Right. Bye, everyone.